Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to do DIY mosaic steps. Let's get to it. Firstly, you'll need some newspaper, a bucket, some concrete stepping stones, some mortar, I picked some up at Home Depot, a tiny shovel, another tiny shovel, and some colorful acrylic rock. I picked up some Secrete Type S masonry mortar, and it's usually used for laying brick or block, but we're going to be using it as an adhesive between the acrylic and the stepping stone, so we're going to need to mix it with some water and get a workable mix for our project. Before mixing up your mortar, put down some newspaper so you don't make a big mess when you're spreading the mortar all over your concrete steps. Now take your mortar and cut it open with your tiny shovel and pour it into your bucket. I'm going to pour out about a quarter of the bag because that's how much I think I'll need for this project. Now it's time to get some water for our mortar and figure out how to work the hose. It was coming out slow because there was a kink in the hose and I didn't notice. Don't judge me.
That's why. Oh, lovely.
Now that we have our water and mortar together, take your tiny shovel and mix it up. It should be about the consistency of mud. It should look something like this. Now that we have a workable mix, we can spread it over our concrete steps, like so. Boom. Magic of editing. Now that we have our mortar down, we can create our design. I'm going for a circle, 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 alternating color kind of design, if that makes sense. Once you have your pebbles where you want them, push down on them like so they can get a good hold on the mortar, so they won't fall out at a later time. The edge is by far the most difficult part. You have to make sure that they're in there well, or else they're definitely going to fall off. They're all set, and we're good to go. So now that you know the process, you can just rinse and repeat with any leftover mortar on any other stepping stones that you might have. Use the rest of your acrylic too. I tried to make this one look like a piano. It looks sort of like one, kind of. Making sure the edges are all nicely lined up, and we're done. Now we have to just let them cure for 24 hours and we'll have our stepping stones.